Buongiorno from Rome, and we're actually in Rome today.
We're back today.
We're back into the city of Rome, and we're actually in the Piazza. I'm reading this from over there, the Piazza Navona, because it's one of the Navona. Sorry, I got it wrong, even though I'm reading it off a wall over there. This is one of those amazing squares. Yesterday we stumbled upon it yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
Which is the whole theme of this video in lots of ways. We'll tell you about what we've been doing today in a minute. But yesterday we just wandered around after we left the Vatican area, and went to the Castel dell'Angelo and across the river, and then we just walked, and Julie said, well, let's just walk in. So we just took roads that took our fancy and just wandered around, because this is a very walkable city. It's a lot smaller in size than what you think. We walked a long way. Was it 7.5 miles each day?
Yeah, around about that. So we walked off the pizza and the pasta.
Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of walking.
Yeah, but when we were stumbling, we just wandered around all these amazing streets, very out of the way. As I said, it's such a good thing to do, because you never know what you're going to stumble upon. Yesterday we were sat having a drink in this little square that we found, and I noticed these people walking up from somewhere. I thought, I wonder what's down there, have a look, and there's this covered passageway. So we thought, well, let's go and have a look down this passageway, and there's like a fresco or something of the Madonna there. And it turns out that is the area, that particular passageway is built on an area which was a theatre back in the Roman period, and that's where Julius Caesar was murdered.
It wasn't even in the guidebook.
It's not even in the guidebooks. Because there's just something on the wall about it, and we thought, wow. And then we walked down another road, and I spotted a building. I thought, well, that looks quite interesting, because we wanted to go another way. We thought, well, let's go here first. Turned out to be a temple in the middle and then there was another temple
Apollo's
and another
temple.
theatre. Yeah, temple of Apollo. That is in the guidebook, but in an out of the way area, hardly anyone around, but just amazing. And you just stumble upon things,
walk around.
obelisks and God knows what else all over. And this is a fountain. This is the Bernini fountain, isn't it, this one?
Yes, Piazza Navona is known for the Bernini fountain,
Yeah.
so this isn't my favourite one.
Join the tour group. You go around here, and there's these people. This behind us here. You see the guy with the he's got the thing on the pole there. You go look there, so that he can corral all of his charges from whatever country they're from. And you go around, and they've got all these everywhere. And they just walked into the square here because they're going to do their little tour.
So they're in the video.
Yeah.
So I heard moment of fame.
Yes, but I mean, we actually watched the film we watched before we came out here, Angels and Demons. Dan Brown, you know. I mean, I loved it. I did enjoy the what's the other one? Da Vinci Code, the book. But that came to here, didn't it? One of the guys
Yeah,
was
he
sort
tipped
of
the last cardinal into this fountain.
but he wouldn't be able to do that.
No,
It's
it's
a bit of
offence in a
artistic
way.
license, but a good way of learning a bit about the city. But what have we done today? Because once again, we've really delved into Roman history today,
Yeah,
haven't we?
you have. We went today to see the Roman Forum.
Yeah, which is close to the Colosseum. We're actually going to go to the Colosseum tomorrow morning. We're going to do the Forum, but on the first Sunday of every month, all the sort of attractions are. It makes it sound like a theme park. Come to Roma for a theme park
Tick
rides.
these things off your to-do list.
Yeah, and but everyone's free. So we thought, well, we go there today. So the Roman Forum is basically the headquarters of the Roman Empire. It's where the Senate was, it's where all the big buildings were, it's where all the politicians did their speeches and everything like that, and it's all laid out in this, well, it's just a hodgepodge of temples and columns and marble and that.
You have to use your imagination a lot. But when you really absorb yourself in it, blows your mind.
Yeah, get a good guidebook and a decent map, because the signs there don't really tell you a huge amount, do they? So as Julie says, you have to get your head around it, but well worth it. And there's the Palatine Hills, which are just above it. Look down on it, more bits and pieces up there, and that apparently is where Rome itself was founded. Because was it Romulus
and Remus? Yep.
Were two brothers who were abandoned or something, and they were found by, this is the true story, they were found by a wolf who suckled them on that particular area. They then decided to build a city, as you do, but they fell out, and Romulus killed Remus, so Rome became Rome instead of Rheims.
Instead of Rheims. Yeah.
It could have, history could have been so much different. So that's in that area as well, very close to the Colosseum. And then we walked around. We've been to the Pantheon, which is an
My
amazing
favourite building.
Yeah, which is the dome in there is amazing. How it stands up, because there's a hole in it, I really don't know.
Do you want to take your picture?
You can take my picture if you want to take my picture. No, that's okay. No, that's
What
okay.
is it about us?
I don't know, what is it? People think that
And now
someone
we've
else.
got
The selfie stick man
stick.
has arrived.
Does he know? Does he know what happens to
I
them?
know he doesn't. He doesn't know. The other man's still in hospital, I think. I think he's having it extracted today. Anyway, so we're having a wander around here, and it's our last evening because we do actually fly back tomorrow. But as I said, we're going to go to the Colosseum tomorrow morning and have a look around there. Hopefully, when there aren't quite so many crowds out. But fair enough, it's a Sunday. Everything's free. Everyone's out. All the families are out, as well as the tour groups and people from England as well. So we're going to. I think we're going to have a rest our feet for a little bit.
Yeah, I need
maybe
to sit down.
Have an alcoholic drink or two or something like that. I think so. Arrivederci for now.
Bye.